The laws of physics have limits. Mass, inertia, heat, stress. These are the fundamental constraints that have governed engineering for over a century. A 2-ton sedan, for example, should not be able to launch from a standstill to 60 miles per hour in under 2 seconds. It's a number that defies intuition. It belongs to the world of hypercars, of multi-million-dollar exotics, not a family car. And yet, it exists. What you're seeing is not just an evolution, it's an anomaly. A disruption so profound, it suggests the rulebook has been rewritten. While the world was watching a race to build electric cars, Elon Musk and his team were quietly building something else entirely. A motor that doesn't just join the race, it ends it. This is the story of how they did it. Not just by reimagining a single component, but by creating a chain reaction of innovation that could leave the entire automotive industry a decade behind. The ride starts now. It all starts here. At the Model S Plaid delivery event on June 10, 2021, Musk revealed a drive unit so compact a single person could lift it. But inside this unassuming package was a breakthrough that solved a problem plaguing electric motor design for years. In any high-performance electric motor, the enemy is centrifugal force. As the rotor spins, physics demands that it expand. At extreme speeds, around 16,000 revolutions per minute, most rotors begin to deform. The tightly packed copper conductors strain, the structural integrity weakens, and the motor either tears itself apart or must be electronically limited. This is the physical ceiling. Tesla's solution was both elegant and audacious. At the heart of their Plaid motor is a rotor wrapped in a pre-tensioned carbon fiber sleeve. This isn't just a simple wrap. Using a proprietary machine they designed in-house, Tesla winds carbon fiber strands around the copper rotor under extreme tension. This creates a monolithic, rigid structure. The carbon sleeve acts like a super-strong corset, locking the copper conductors in place and preventing them from expanding, even under colossal force. The result? The rotor remains perfectly stable at speeds exceeding 20,000 RPM, a nearly 25% leap over their previous generation. This allows Tesla to maintain a precise, micrometer-thin air gap between the rotor and the stator, dramatically enhancing electromagnetic efficiency. More speed, more torque, less heat, and almost zero wasted energy. It's a complete paradigm shift. As one engineer noted, the RPM is so crazy that just the centrifugal force wants to expand the rotor. But with this design, it can't. The paradox was solved. A superior motor is one thing, but its arrival sent a shockwave through an industry already struggling to adapt. For years, legacy automakers like Ford, General Motors, and Volkswagen poured tens of billions of dollars into electrification. They were chasing a ghost. Ford has pledged $50 billion for EV development, yet its EV division lost over $1.3 billion in a single recent quarter. General Motors, despite a $35 billion commitment, has been plagued by slow rollouts and battery production issues. Toyota, once a hybrid pioneer, is now pivoting back after its first major EV, the bZ4X, struggled to gain traction. They were building electric cars on platforms designed for gasoline engines, heavier, less efficient, and more expensive to produce. They were fighting yesterday's war. Even the promising startups are facing a brutal reality. Lucid's Air sedan is a technological marvel, but the company is burning through cash, producing under 9,000 cars in 2023. Rivian has built a loyal following, but despite making over 57,000 vehicles in 2023, reports have shown them losing tens of thousands of dollars on each one. The only company challenging Tesla on volume is the Chinese giant BYD. On paper, they sell more plug-in vehicles, but the fine print tells a different story. The majority are low-cost hybrids with an average vehicle price that is a fraction of a Tesla's. Outside of China, BYD faces significant hurdles, including rising tariffs in Europe and the US. The competition isn't just falling behind, they are operating on a fundamentally different and less efficient technological foundation. Tesla's true advantage isn't just a single piece of technology. It's the machine that builds the machine. While competitors wrestle with retrofitted factories, Tesla's Gigafactories erupted across the globe, from Shanghai to Berlin to Austin, Texas. These aren't just assembly lines. They are monolithic, vertically integrated ecosystems. Massive casting machines called gigapresses stamp out entire sections of a car's frame in a single piece, slashing complexity and cost. Tesla's newest concept, unboxed manufacturing, assembles a car like Lego blocks, promising to cut factory footprints in half. But even this pales in comparison to their most strategic asset, a sleeper agent hiding in plain sight, the supercharger network. For a decade, it was seen as a simple perk for Tesla owners. In reality, it was a checkmate move years in the making. Today, with over 67,000 stalls worldwide and a reported uptime of 99.97%, it is the most reliable and extensive fast-charging network on the planet. Then, in 2022, Tesla made its move. It opened its proprietary charging plug design to the world, rebranding it the North American Charging Standard, or NACS. What happened next was a surrender. In just 18 months, virtually every major automaker, Ford, GM, Rivian, Toyota, Mercedes-Benz, Hyundai, agreed to adopt Tesla's plug. They effectively outsourced their customers' refueling needs to their biggest competitor. Tesla didn't just build a better network. They made their network the network. Every time a non-Tesla plugs in, Tesla profits. It's an empire built not on conquest, but on inevitability. But even the factories and the chargers are just the physical manifestation of Tesla's deepest, most insurmountable advantage. It's not something you can see or touch. It's the ghost in the machine. Behind the scenes, Tesla was building a beast. Dissatisfied with off-the-shelf solutions from companies like NVIDIA, they did the unthinkable. They designed their own AI supercomputer from the silicon up. Its name is Dojo. Dojo is an artificial intelligence training system purpose-built for one task: processing the flood of real-world video from every Tesla on the road. Its custom-designed D1 chip and training tile architecture can process data with staggering efficiency, reaching performance levels that cross the exaflop barrier. That's a quintillion calculations per second. Why does this matter? Because Tesla's self-driving AI isn't trained primarily in simulations. It's trained on the chaotic, unpredictable reality of the road. Every strange encounter, every near miss, every complex traffic scenario captured by a Tesla becomes a lesson. This data, billions of real-world miles, is fed into Dojo. The system learns, adapts, and a smarter, more capable version of the software is beamed back out to the entire fleet, sometimes in a matter of weeks. This creates a relentless feedback loop: capture, train, update, repeat. While competitors might push a software update once a quarter, Tesla's fleet is evolving constantly, like a single distributed intelligence. Dojo gives Tesla full independence. They own the hardware, the data, and the software that ties it all together. From a carbon-wrapped rotor that defied physics, to factories that build cars like Lego, to a charging network that became the continental standard, to a private AI supercomputer learning from every mile driven on Earth. Each innovation is a competitive advantage on its own, but together they form an ecosystem, a flywheel of progress that accelerates with each rotation. The world thought the challenge was to build a better electric car, but that was never the real race. The race was to build a better factory, a smarter network, and a faster brain. By the time the competition realized what game they were in, Tesla wasn't just in the lead. It was already at the finish line.